Yeah, 94, 95. So I was buying your records up in Blackpool, go, have you got that Billy Daniel Bunter one? And I was like, I'm only like 11, 12.
11 or 12.
I've got my £5 pocket money maximum, and I'm buying your records.
11 or 12, discovering the hardcore, the breakbeat, the jungle.
Yeah, so
yeah,
from the tapes to finding that shop.
Yeah,
that was it. Just didn't. How am I going to make this music? Was the next step, because I was like, I have to make it. Then I want to make the records that they play.
Yeah.
So that's when the Amiga came in, and I got that when I was 12.
Right.
So local car boot sale just randomly picked up a little sample cartridge. I was like, what's this?
Yeah.
Dad, can I have it? It came with a free keyboard. This guy was like, oh, it's a tenner, just have it. Plugged it in, plugged the little program in. I think it's called Techno Sound Turbo 2.
Right.
And you press record, and I had a deck going in, just recording something, and then it stopped. I was like, what's it done? There's a little waveform on the screen. I pressed play, and I was like, oh,
wow.
It's recorded the sound. That blew my head off. And then it was about collecting sounds as well as collecting records to learn how to DJ, and how the hell do I make all this come together to make music?
How many adverts have you placed?
Hundreds.
Tell me because sometimes over the years I've seen you go, I've got this advert, and I'm just like, wow, Pete, wow, good on my son. Tell me, say 5 adverts that will make people go, wow, who don't know what you do outside of your rave music.
The main one was for Apple, for the iPhone 10.
Yeah.
So it was worldwide TV and cinema. So it's played every country across the world. And it sampled an old 70s Bollywood film soundtrack. And we cleared it with them. And yeah, that's definitely the biggest one I've ever done. I had to have conference calls with the lead marketing team in San Francisco at Apple, and like lead the whole video call. So Pete, how's it going today? I was like, yeah, guys, it's cool. Don't worry, we're going to be editing this bit and doing a hit point here, and like I had to just roll with it and take it on board. They had like security. I wasn't allowed to take the hard drive away. It was all encrypted. I couldn't work from home. I had to go to a dedicated studio that was under surveillance.
Wow.
Because it was all like proper top to do. I don't want the same sounds that everybody's using because it's being done. As I say, you can do the same, use the same apparatus, the old equipment, but don't do the same experiment. We don't need to be using the T99 stab again and using that breakbeat. Although, the staples, think breaks, Amons and stuff like that. But I try to dig and look for new sounds. So that's speaking of when you were in your 20s.
Wow. How the...
Segue.
What?
Yeah, this is the first time I heard you DJ. I thought that was the perfect time for the segue.
Right.
Where is it? Fucking hell.
I'm going to tell you something, actually, that a friend of yours told me.
Who's this?
And I've never ever told you, but now...
Seduction, Billy Bunter, there you go.
Yeah, you sampled me on this.
I did, on the JDS remix.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you going to tell me? What have I done?
No, I don't know. I don't know whether I should say this because you're about to say a story, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I was remixing JDS for Night Force. Shout out to those guys.
Big up.
And the first time I heard it was on this tape.
Yeah.
And at the end of the tape, you were getting on the mic and doing a shout out. And I was like, yeah, never heard any of the other DJs on there doing that type of thing. And it always was like, oh, listen to Bunter at the end. He's well hyped. And so I thought, I always like putting references in the tunes that mean something to me. It doesn't necessarily mean anything to anyone else or for them to care, but I was like, it's an intertextual reference of me loving this JDS tune that Bunter played back in the day at Dance Paradise. We battered this tape in school, and I want to sample it. So I went to the end, and he's like, I can't remember what he said. Make some noise, all the whistles loud and clear.
Yeah, who's got the whistles at the front now? Nice and loud, nice and loud.
Yeah,
blah,
I had
blah,
to chop you up, and then I was like, I'm getting that in there as a little,
Big up to that tape.